Over the course of our lives, our bodies experience significant changes. While some, like changes in looks or energy levels, are predictable, others come more subtly and surprise us. Later life sexuality is one of these changing experiences that is least talked about and frequently misinterpreted. Many people view it as a taboo subject, influenced by cultural messages that associate closeness, passion, and even self-gratification exclusively with youth. There's this quiet cultural undertone that suggests these parts of life should fade as we grow older, as if romance and desire have an expiration date. But in truth, nothing could be further from reality. Sexuality doesn't vanish. It evolves. It becomes deeper, more connected to emotional intimacy, more attuned to comfort and confidence. Understanding and embracing this shift is not just about maintaining sexual wellness. It's about nurturing a sense of identity, dignity, and overall well-being as we age. For many older adults, the topic of self-pleasure is one met with hesitation or even discomfort. That hesitation often stems not from personal feelings, but from years, sometimes decades, of cultural conditioning that frames sexual expression as something inappropriate past a certain age. In generations past, these conversations were rarely had, let alone welcomed. Yet scientific research has made it abundantly clear that maintaining a healthy relationship with one's own body, including through solo sexual expression, can offer profound benefits to physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-pleasure isn't about indulgence or vanity. It is, at its core, an act of self-care. It reduces stress, enhances circulation, supports hormonal balance, and can even promote prostate and vaginal health. It allows individuals to stay connected with their bodies, to explore shifting sensations without judgment, and to honor the desire for intimacy in a safe, personal way. As the body ages, it naturally undergoes hormonal changes that affect how we experience desire and intimacy. Women, for instance, often experience a drop in estrogen during menopause, leading to changes like vaginal dryness, decreased sensitivity, and fluctuating libido. These are entirely natural occurrences, though they can make physical intimacy less comfortable if not addressed. Some women, in response to these changes, may withdraw from sexual experiences altogether, not out of lack of desire, but because they feel their bodies no longer support it. Men, too, experience a gradual decline in testosterone, which can impact libido, stamina, and the ability to maintain an erection. These shifts vary greatly from person to person, but they are not signs of failure. They are simply part of the beautiful and intricate process of aging. And despite these changes, the human need for touch, connection, and pleasure remains steadfast. Engaging with one's own body through self-pleasure can provide a comforting bridge during these transitions, allowing individuals to rediscover their evolving sensuality without fear, performance pressure, or external expectations. Later life self-pleasure involves more than just physical satisfaction. It also involves emotional stability, spiritual reconnection, and regaining one's sense of identity. It turns into a means for many older people to rediscover their own wants, discover how their bodies are evolving, and cultivate a fresh sense of closeness with themselves. It can provide happy moments, profound relaxation, and even healing if addressed honestly and without shame. Studies have shown that regular sexual activity, whether shared or solo, can lead to higher levels of happiness, reduced stress, and improved cognitive and emotional resilience. It's a natural way to increase the production of feel-good hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. These chemicals don't just feel good, they support emotional stability, reduce anxiety, and enhance the ability to sleep soundly, which is especially valuable as sleep disturbances become more common in older adulthood. The release of prolactin following orgasm, for example, promotes relaxation and drowsiness, making self-pleasure a natural, healthy way to wind down and enjoy restful sleep. The advantages are equally strong on a physical level. Frequent stimulation promotes pelvic muscle tone and blood flow, which can assist sustained sexual health and avoid pain. This involves promoting vaginal suppleness and natural lubrication in women. Regular ejaculation has been associated with a decreased incidence of prostate cancer in men. According to a Harvard study, males who ejaculated at least 21 times a month had a much lower risk of developing prostate problems. This discovery emphasizes how physical activities like self-pleasure are critical to long-term health and vitality and serve purposes beyond emotional demands. There's also a deeper psychological layer to this practice. As we grow older, many of us struggle with body image or grieve the changes we see in the mirror. It's easy to feel disconnected from the person we once were, but taking time to connect with one's body, to explore it, appreciate it, and care for it, can be deeply affirming. It's a form of self-acceptance that says, I am still here, I am still worthy, I still matter. Through this intimate act, we can foster self-confidence and lessen anxieties around performance, appearance, or perceived inadequacy. It becomes not only an expression of desire, but a celebration of self-worth and resilience. Despite these meaningful benefits, discussions about sexuality in older adulthood are still far too rare. The shame many people feel today is the echo of old beliefs, beliefs that equated sexuality with sin, secrecy, or shame, especially beyond the bloom of youth. Many older adults were raised in times where talking openly about pleasure was considered taboo, especially for women. But times are changing, and they must, because sexuality doesn't disappear at 50, 60, 70, or beyond. It continues to be part of who we are, how we love, how we feel, how we relate to ourselves and to others. To challenge the stigma, we must first change the narrative. We must embrace aging not as a decline, but as an evolution, an opportunity to deepen our understanding of pleasure, of intimacy, and of the body's remarkable ability to adapt and thrive. When we start valuing sexual wellness the way we value heart health or mental clarity, we begin to see the full picture of holistic well-being. Intimacy isn't just about pleasure, it's about connection, vitality, and emotional expression. Whether shared with a partner or explored in solitude, it is a reminder that we are still alive, still growing, still deserving of joy. In a world that too often overlooks or dismisses the desires of older adults, reclaiming the right to pleasure and self-discovery is not only empowering, it is revolutionary. Whether you're single, partnered, or navigating life after loss, self-pleasure remains a deeply personal, affirming practice that can bring comfort, confidence, and connection at any age. I encourage you to leave a comment if this message has struck a chord with you. Has your perspective on intimacy evolved over time? Do you think that as we become older, we should have more candid conversations regarding sexuality? If so, how can we politely and thoughtfully begin those discussions? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a heartfelt conversation. Your health, your joy, and your voice are worth celebrating at every stage of life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep finding new ways to love and understand yourself.